Diane Faith Eichhoff passed from this life on Monday, May 12th. I got a text from the aide who was with her around 10:30 a.m. saying that Diane was having chest congestion. I called the hospice nurse, who told me later, "Unfortunately, this is the disease." There was no urgency in her voice. An hour later, Kiki texted me again. "Diane is not doing too good," it said. Kiki never texts me twice. I got home and was there as Diane breathed her last. Though she died one day short of our 30th wedding anniversary, her timing was otherwise perfect. All of the family had been in town that weekend for my 60th birthday celebration and had come to visit her. Quite a few others had been by our house to say their goodbyes to Diane in the month since I announced her transition to hospice care. This week, among the barrage of texts and emails from friends, somebody sent me a line from Robert Bly's wedding poem, "In the Month of May." I'm very familiar with that poem. Diane selected it for our wedding program and printed it out as an insert that people could take home and read later, which is what we did for many years. She chose that poem for its final line, which reads, "Along the roads I see so many places I would like for us to spend the night." In part 1 of the Kansas Day podcast, I referred to a vision statement that Diane and I drew up before our wedding. This poem was not part of that original vision statement, but I can tell you we made it a goal to spend many nights in many places along the road. In 2014, Diane wrote that she was pretty much done with seeing the world, but she never got tired of those road trips, riding shotgun, bare feet propped up on the dash. What struck me on this reading of Bly's poem, however, is that the rest of it had also come to pass in our 30 years of marriage. Let me read it to you. In the month of May, when all leaves open, I see when I walk how well all things lean on each other, how the bees work, the fish make their living the first day, monarchs fly high. Then I understand I love you with what in me is unfinished. I love you with what in me is still changing, what has no head or arms or legs, what has not found its body. And why shouldn't the miraculous caught on this earth visit the old man alone in his hut? And why shouldn't Gabriel, who loves honey, be fed with our own radishes and walnuts? And lovers, tough ones, how many there are whose holy bodies are not yet born. Along the roads I see so many places I would like us to spend the night. When I first read that poem as a 29-year-old bachelor, it felt like there was this bearded, heavy-set poet standing before us, two excited lovers at the altar, kind of predicting their future. Reading it now, as a 60-year-old widower, the poem feels more like a life review, not just a reminder of all the roadside motels we stopped at. Robert Bly was describing what being married to Diane would do to me. Marriage made me a tough lover, a person who has learned to love others, knowing that imperfect love given is better than love not given at all. I'm still learning to love and to be loved. And for more than half my life, Diane was the person who motivated me to keep at it. Whatever the future holds, anytime I do something in love, she'll be with me. There will be a memorial celebration for Diane on Saturday, August 9th at the Reba Place Church Meeting House. The address is 620 Madison Street in Evanston, Illinois, and you're welcome to join us. There will be a lot of singing and sharing in tribute to this remarkable woman. This weekend, with Diane's daughter Anne, I will visit the Kansas State House in Topeka to see the amazing mural that I described in my last podcast. If you haven't had a chance to listen to that, I'll link to it in the show notes. Later this year, I will be back with Season 2 of the Diane Project. I'll dig into topics of caregiving, dementia research, our hypercognitive world, and more. Until next time, keep us in your prayers. Hold Diane in your thoughts.